Nicolette, and welcome back to my channel.
Summertime in Atlanta, the hottest, so they probably be showing they body. About time I done got me a hottie. FAQS fine and I'm about mine. I go outside, sneaker call on my shawty. Good girl, but I love me.
I have a little different video for you guys today. I'm doing a makeup tutorial. This is the first time I'm doing a video like this, so I hope you guys really liked it. I had so much fun filming this and I didn't think I was going to. I'm gonna be showing you guys my everyday makeup drugstore edition. If you guys want like a luxury edition, make sure you comment below because I can definitely do that. I have different makeups for different occasions. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys like the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and let's get into how I achieve this everyday makeup look. So first, you guys, make sure to prep your skin with some skincare. I washed my face and did my skincare already, and this is a moisturizer I use. It's this plant-based ceramide moisturizer, and I've literally been using this for like 3 years. It's the only moisturizer that I use. I wanted to try a different one, but I was like, no, just stick with what's working because my skin is super sensitive. And then after that, you want to go in with a sunscreen since it is summer, and y'all, it's literally 100 degrees outside. Well, I don't know where you are, but where I am in Atlanta, it's literally 100 degrees. So make sure you use some sunscreen. This is the one that I use. I'm actually not sure about this one because my sister told me to use a water-based sunscreen, not an oil-based one. So I don't know what base this one is, but I already bought it, so I have to use it all before I can get another one. And they say that Korean skincare is the best skincare, so that's why I'm trying to give it a try. And to me, it's really good. So you can try that one if you want to. After I do my skincare, I prep my skin with the Milk Hydro Primer. I know this is not drugstore friendly, but I literally don't have another alternative for a primer. My sister uses the e.l.f. one, and I think she really likes that one, but ever since I got this in a little like birthday mini thing from Sephora, I think, I've never stopped using it. Put this all over my face. You don't need a lot, like a little goes a long way. And I also use this as like an eyebrow gel kind of. So I put this in my eyebrows and I literally shape them to how I want them to look before I do my eyebrows. And it takes like a little rubbing in, but once you have the shape, you are fine. And if you need to go in with a little bit more, go in with some more. And then I brush my front hairs out because I don't like my front hairs to be back. And I do my eyebrows first. It's just easier for me to do them first. I am gonna attempt to do my eyebrows on camera, y'all. When I tell you I've never filmed a makeup tutorial because something always happens, and I'm gonna say that so that this video comes out good. Positive energy into the world. I'm going to do it on camera with you guys, so fingers crossed. I know it'll come out good. And then I spray my all-nighter spray in my eyebrow pomade. I feel like it's easier when it's a little wet to do your eyebrows. And I don't like to do too much with my eyebrows. I just do literally my same shape and make it darker. And then this eyebrow is pretty much done. Like, it's not even anything, it's just darker. So now let's do this eyebrow. Okay guys, so my eyebrows are done. These are how they turned out. I really don't like to do too much of my eyebrows. I just do them until they look good to me, and then I put my brush down. Eyebrows are something that I like. It's very hit or miss for me. Right now, I'm pretty sure they are definitely hitting. I really like how they came out today, but sometimes it's a hassle with me and my eyebrows, so once they get perfect, I don't mess with them anymore. If I was gonna do a little bit more, I would conceal under my eyes, but I don't conceal my eyes every single day in the summertime because it's already hot outside and I can't deal with it. So next, I'm gonna go in with my Fit Me Maybelline in the shade 338. I have been using this since high school. This is my go-to drugstore foundation. And then make sure you bring it down to your neck because you don't want your face and your neck to be two different colors. You want everything to be seamless. And I do my foundation in like blocks. I don't put it all on my face at one time because I want to make sure everything is blending nicely. And then for my forehead, I just use the smaller section of my beauty blender to do up there. After foundation, I am going to do my liquid blush, and I use the NYX blush. And for this part, I do put a headband over my head to protect my lace from turning pink. And I am a blush girl, so I love me some blush. Y'all need to get me a better mirror because I'm using my little mirror. I have my big mirror with my contour, but I don't know where it is, so I'm having to use this one for today. And then you just literally buff it out. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my first concealer shade. And also, you guys, I do not contour. When I do my makeup like this, it gives me a natural contour. So I don't contour my everyday look. So I use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Deep Cinnamon. And I make sure I go up to my high points. You want to go up to your high points to give you that like cat eye look. If you want that look, that's what I do. If you don't want like a cat eye-ish look, don't do that. Just put it regularly like in a triangle if you want that look. I'm gonna do my other side, same way, go up. Then I put a little bit on my chin and a tiny bit on my forehead. Then I take my Zerty Beauty Blender and blend it all out. And I always blend my chin and forehead first because sometimes when you leave the concealer on too long, it'll give you too much of a light look. Sometimes it's just a little bit too bright for me and I don't want that on an everyday look. And I make sure to put enough concealer that I do bring it down just a little bit. You guys will see what I'm talking about. My nose look like Dolly Perry. Okay, so after you're done blending your concealer, well, your first shade concealer, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo, and this is the one that I use. And I have this shade in Tan Latte. And then I only go in with this one on my high points that I want to be a little highlighted. So we're not really gonna give that any time to dry. We're gonna immediately go in and blend it out. And so I do like to drag it underneath my eye. So all around your eye. This is gonna give you that bright under eye look. You just wanna blend that out and make sure it is all blended. We're gonna go in with our nose contour. And I usually use 2 different shades. I can't find my other one that I use, so that means I haven't been using that one. But I usually use the same Fit Me foundation, but I used, I can't remember which number. If I find the number before, I'll put it in here. I also use this one by e.l.f. If you're watching this, sponsor me because I use all your makeup. And I have this in the shade Rich Chocolate. And this is how I do my nose contour. And I literally dab a small amount, like the smallest amount on the back of my hand. And then I use my Morph brush. For all my makeup, I use beauty blenders to blend out my concealer and put on my foundation. I love me. Look at my hands, y'all. If y'all hands don't look like this, you ain't doing your makeup right. For my contour, I use the Morph, I don't know, Morphe. I like Morphe, but some people call it Morph, I don't know. But anyway, Morphe M164 contour brush. And so I literally just take it and run it down my hand until it's not too much makeup on the actual brush. So then I already know the shape I kind of want my nose in, and I start from my eyebrows and come down. And then that is the shape that I do my nose contour in. And to blend out my nose contour, I use this brush. Sometimes I will use this one if there's not too much makeup residue left on there. But once you put your contour on, you don't want to keep contouring your nose. So I'll use this brush, and sometimes my beauty blender that's just for contouring. You just want to squeeze it together and really blend out that contour. Like squeeze it together like this. And then you see the difference? And then you're just continuing to buff out both sides of contour on your nose. And after you're done with your nose contour, you guys, if you want to go in with the same first concealer shade and just draw a line down your nose, then you could do that. If you want to skip this step and you're fine with how your contour came out, you can skip it. See that? Like literally the smallest line. It's time for eyes. It literally takes me 2 seconds to do my eyes. I use 2 different palettes. I use this palette first, the Juvia's Lace palette. And I use this little angled eyebrow brush. I use this shade and this shade to give it like a dark but brown look. And I just take that in my eye and bring it up. Like not too much. We're not trying to create a smoky eye. We're just trying to make our eyes kind of pop a little bit. Dab both of them ever so slightly. It's done. And you guys might not be able to see a difference on camera, but it makes a difference in real life. And then in my Dido palette, I use the middle silver one and then that little bronzish one. And I kind of do that every single day unless I don't want like a sparkly look. So I have them both and I put it on the inner corner of my eye, just on that inner corner, not so much, just a little bit, just a little sparkle. So after we do our eyes, it's time to bake, and I use, you guys, I've had this for so long, the logo has rubbed off. Good thing for the bottom one, because I would need to know what to get again. But I use the loose setting powder, Wet n Wild, in the shade Banana. I love her. I love her. I've been using her for years. I just take my powder beauty blender and I dip it in the powder and put it on. And then also for like the upper one, I do use Laura Mercier. When I couldn't find this one, I couldn't find this one for like a month. I had to use my Laura Mercier. I definitely interchanged that one. And I actually don't bake. I literally put the powder on my face and then I immediately brush it off. Like, I don't like baking. And I actually like to press the powder in. Like, I don't just put it on my skin since I don't bake. Like, I put this on and then take it off. I really like to press it into my skin. And then I take just a small amount, like the leftover residue, and I do my forehead and my chin. Then immediately after that, I just take this brush. This was the same company with the other brush. I don't know what it is, but it's just an angled blush brush, and I dust it off. And that is all that powder. Dust it off, and then I take the same brush. Sometimes I use a different brush. Another small brush like this, my small little brush. But today I'm going to use this one because I really like how this one works. But usually I will use this small one. And then I take my MAC. This is not affordable. You don't have to do this because once you spray it, it'll be fine. Everywhere else that I didn't get my lighter setting powder with, I use this one. And it's the Studio Finish NW40. And I just literally take a little bit of that, and put it on my chin and everywhere else that I didn't bake per se. And then if you want to, you can literally just put a little bit over where you used the lighter baking powder. And then everyday wear, I do not highlight. If I was to highlight, guys, this is the best highlighter ever. And honestly, I don't know what company this is. My sister got me this. Shout out to you, sis. She got me this when I was in high school. I was in 11th grade and I still have it to this day. To this day, I still have this highlighter. This is the best highlighter I've ever had, and I hope, I'm literally conserving it. That's why I don't use highlighter every day, because I want it to last until I'm literally in my 40s. It's this loose powder highlighter. I have tried to find the information. I have no idea what it is. The logo has been since gone when I kind of got into makeup and would know where to look for it, so it's gone. So I don't highlight every day. You want to put a little bit on there, go ahead. Sometimes I do if I'm feeling in the mood. Today, no, I'm not gonna do it. So I do go in with my fake moles, and yes, I said fake moles. So I use this eyeliner pen. You can literally use any eyeliner pen, it doesn't matter which one you use. I actually have a real mole where I do these two, not this one, but it gets covered by makeup. And that is where I put all my moles. You can honestly barely see them, but I just like to know that they're there. And then for my last step, you have to cover my hair, and I'm gonna spray my face. I take my Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and I spray that one first, and then I follow in with my Charlotte Tilbury spray. So I go in with this one next. And then I just fan that out. And I need to get an actual fan. I'm using literally Belle. I've been using that for like months. And then we can take off our scarf. We just gotta protect that lace. Make sure it does not come up. So then after that, it's time for me to do my eyes. So I take this super strong hold glue, and I literally put that on my lash and on the lids of my eye. That is exactly how I put it on my eyeline. And then once you put your lashes on, you guys, you really want to push them in. So that some people like stick them with something, I just push them in. To finish off my eyes, I do underline my eyes in black eyeliner every single time I do my makeup without fail. Like, if you see me and my makeup is done, I'm gonna have on some black eyeliner. And you literally just put it on your waterline. But that's what I do to really make my eyes pop. I go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I just put that on my bottom lashes. I'm actually running out. I need some more. And wipe off my lips, and then I proceed to do my lips. I take a dark brown. Guys, I know these are dollar store lip liners, but this is the best one. This NK lip liner in the shade dark brown, and I line my lips with that first, and I just go with the shape of my lips already. And then I take the same NK but in the shade brown, and I go over that. I go just under where I did that one, and then I rub it together, get those harsh lines out. And then I go in with my Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Mauve Moment. And then lastly for the lips, I go in with the NYX liquid lipstick in the shade London, and I put that on top to really give it that like pinkish but nudish color. And then I wait for this to dry to get really mattified, and then I'll come back and show you guys what lip gloss I put over it. And while I'm waiting for my lips to mattify, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and style my hair, so I'll be right back. My lips have mattified, and you can leave your lips like this. Sometimes, a lot of days, I go like this because I love a matte look, and I just love the combo of colors. But I am gonna go in with a gloss today because I feel like it. Now, this is the truth. The Pat McGrath gloss is called Earth Angel. Lip gloss is the literal truth. I absolutely love this, but a dupe for this is the e.l.f. lip plumping. And if you don't want the lip plumping, I'm pretty sure they have one that's not plumper. This was the only one I could find at the time, and it's like $5 or $6. This is the drugstore friendly dupe that I usually use just to give it a little bit of glitter. I don't use a lot of that one. And then I go in with my drugstore lip gloss, and then I just put it over it. This is the end of the video, you guys. This is the final makeup look. That is literally how I do my everyday makeup. I will also have the links in the description for you guys. If you missed it on the screen, you can go down there and see exactly what I use. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you loved it. This was my first time making a makeup video, so I really hope you guys liked it. I actually enjoyed filming it. I usually hate making makeup videos because I feel like the pressure is on and I mess up my makeup, but I think it came out good today. Like always, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. This is my first video, so keep it cute. But yeah, make sure you guys tell me if you like this video, if it was able to help you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I love the girls, I love the girls. Swear to God, a nigga feel like every day get another girl. I love the girls, I love the girls, I love the girls. Yeah. I stay under the influence, so all of my babies assuming that I be out acting a foolie.